"Dad, what's my value in life?" the son asked, his voice filled with curiosity and uncertainty. The father, taken aback by the weight of his son's question, looked into his son's eager eyes. He drew a slow, deep breath, and a thoughtful smile crossed his face. In his hand, he held a small, unassuming stone. "Sell this at different places," he said, "but remember, don't tell anyone where it's from." "Take this stone, son, and see what you can get for it," the father said, his eyes twinkling with a secret knowledge. The son, with the stone in his pocket, first visits a fruit vendor. His hand tightly clutched around the unassuming stone, he had a proposition for the merchant. "How much could this stone fetch me?" he asked, extending his hand to reveal the stone to the vendor. The vendor, unfazed, took a quick glance at the stone, turning it over in his hand before making an offer. "I'll give you a bag of apples for it," he said, pointing to a pile of fresh, glossy apples. The son's eyes widened in surprise. A bag of apples for a simple stone? This was beyond his comprehension. He thanked the vendor but decided not to part with the stone just yet. It seemed the stone held more value than he initially thought. "A bag of apples for this simple stone," the son thought, his mind swirling with confusion and intrigue. Next, he heads to a jewelry store, hoping for a higher offer. Our young man finds himself under the glinting lights, surrounded by gleaming gems and precious metals. A jeweler with a discerning eye and a magnifying glass scrutinizes the stone. After a thoughtful pause, he offers a trade. A gold necklace for the stone. The son is taken aback. A simple stone traded for a necklace of gold? It's an offer that exceeds his wildest expectations. Yet he holds on to the stone, choosing not to sell it just yet. He thanks the jeweler and steps back into the bustling street, his mind buzzing with questions and wonder. The stone, seemingly ordinary, is proving to be anything but. Each evaluation, each offer, only adds to its mystery. "A gold necklace for this stone? It's getting interesting," the son said to himself, his curiosity piqued. And so, with the stone securely in his pocket, he heads towards his next destination. Finally, he visits a museum where a stone expert resides. This expert, a gentleman with years of experience studying the Earth's treasures, takes the stone, turning it over in his hands, scrutinizing it under his magnifying glass. His eyes light up, and he offers the son a sum that leaves him speechless. "This stone," he explains, "is not an ordinary one. It's an ancient artifact, a relic of a time long past." The son's heart pounds in his chest, his eyes wide with shock. He's holding history in his hands, a piece of the world that has seen centuries come and go. He decides not to sell the stone. He wants to return to his father to share this incredible discovery. As he leaves the museum, the expert's words echo in his mind, leaving him with a sense of wonder and appreciation. "An ancient artifact? This is unbelievable!" the son exclaimed, his eyes wide with disbelief and awe. Returning home, the son finds his father waiting for him. His heart is brimming with curiosity and a newfound sense of understanding. He shares with his father the astonishing tales of the day, how with each place he visited, the price for the humble stone skyrocketed. The father, with a knowing smile, listens to his son's animated recounting. Once the son finishes, the father takes a deep breath, and with the wisdom of ages in his eyes, he begins to explain. "Son," he starts, "the value of that stone increased, not because it changed, but because the people who saw it perceived its worth differently. Just like that stone, your life's value is not determined by your own perception, but by how others perceive you." The son takes a moment to process his father's words, his eyes reflecting the dawn of understanding. The realization hits him then, like a gentle wave washing over a sandy shore. His value in life isn't determined by himself, but by how much he is valued by others. "Remember, son, you are valuable, not because of what you have or what you do, but because of who you are. And who you are is valued differently by different people," the father concluded, his voice firm yet gentle. And with that, the son understood his value, not just as a person, but as a unique soul in this vast universe.